Hi guys, Danny here, and welcome to this review of this small Thaumcraft add-on called Thaumic Additions. Now, there haven't been any new Thaumcraft add-ons out because there haven't been a new version of Thaumcraft released for quite a while now, but I still managed to find a couple of new Thaumcraft add-ons from time to time. This is for 1.8.9 I think, and because this is a port from the old Thaumcraft 4, there are a lot of blocks that haven't been implemented yet. So for example, this primal workshop you won't actually find in the Thaumonomicon, but the blocks that are here are pretty interesting, and I think because of the flux here, because of the what's it called, the warp, as you can see there, that's just weird, and getting to see through blocks, that confused me for quite a while. Okay, so let's get the most common ones out of the way first. The block here, the Adamantite rod, holds 5,000 of each aspect. The Mithrilium rod holds 4,500, I think, of each aspect. The Mithrilium capping gives a 25% discount, and the Adamantite cap gives a 50% discount. So that gives 25, that gives 50. And this Tainted One core absorbs flux aspect from the aura and splits it into random primal aspects. I'm not going to go into too much detail with that because the rods are common among all Thaumcraft add-ons. The Crucible and the Alloy here doesn't seem to work for whatever reason. They seem to be used to smelt the ores that are added by this mod, but I cannot get them to work for whatever reason. This Potion of Explosion is incredibly fun to play around with. It's literally a hand grenade. More effects. So, whoops, boom, 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 boom. As you can see, it's very fun to play around with. And I've just been breaking cactus. Like so. Yes, got it. The mod also adds these two upgrades to the Smeltery, the Mithrilium one and the Adamantite one. The Mithrilium makes it even better at smelting the blocks down into their aspects, and the Adamantite one has absolutely no loss. So we can see that here. So if I throw half of that there, put a half stack of blocks there, like so, and if we come back we can see the results just in a bit. Another block that this mod adds is this block called a flux scrubber that removes flux from a certain area, certain radius around the block itself, as you can see there. So it absorbs all flux in 9 chunks around it, and it can be disabled and enabled by clicking the red button up there. You can see it in the little text on the left there. So if I right click, it's disabled, and if I right click, now it's enabled. So now it's just going to be absorbing all the flux, so that's pretty handy there. Now let's look at my favorite block, the farming block. The farm allows you to auto farm using just this block. So what it requires is a hoe, and as you can see, as soon as the hoe was placed down, it automatically hoes down. It automatically hoes the dirt blocks around it. And to see how far it hoes, I'll just do this. Okay. So let's see, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 blocks radius around it. So that's pretty cool. And then afterwards, I just need to throw down some seeds. Let's see if I can throw in some pumpkins and melons while I'm at it. So you just throw in some seeds right in here, and it automatically plants it. And not only that, it also automatically harvests it. And it seems that it automatically plants even the other seeds. And the coolest thing I found out about this is that it even auto harvests and plants saplings. So as you can see, so if I get some bone meal and bone meal this up, there you go. Pretty cool. I did find a flaw with this, which is that if you get, actually I'll just show you guys. So if I get a lot of seed here and plant quite a bit around it, let me just plant some of these guys. As you can see that the blocks are just getting thrown off. I mean the items are just getting thrown off because the items don't seem to stack, specifically the wheat and the seeds for whatever reason. But as you can see the saplings and the wood did, so I'm not quite sure about how that works. But if you have a mechanism that automatically takes the items out of the block, I imagine there really wouldn't be an issue. But yeah, besides that, this is a fantastic block. It doesn't need any power source, it doesn't need anything like that. Literally just put in a hoe, put in some saplings or some seed, and it automatically harvests it for you. Now let's go and have a look back at the two upgraded smelteries. This one is less efficient than that one, so let's have a look. All you need is goggles of revealing, and when we wear this we should be able to see. So 32, 32, and as we can see there 31. But if we go over here we can see all 32 was gotten from the blocks. 32 to 27, so you can see there's a little bit of an inefficiency, but over here there should be 32. This is fully efficient. All of the aspects from the blocks and the items get turned into the various aspects. Now there's just one more thing left to cover, which isn't really in the Thaumic, but you can still get it from the creative menu. We have 3 one focuses, or one foci rather. The first one is the glass breaker, which allows you to break blocks of glass and actually get them back, as you can see here. And for some reason, when I have the wand in my hand, it does this weird effect, which I'm not sure if it's the fault of the mod or something wrong with my game. But as you can see, it doesn't just shatter the glass, but it actually allows you to pick it up again, which is pretty cool. And secondly, well, that's equal trade. This one is very trippy. This is basically the this is basically the portable hole that Thaumcraft adds, but it's a lot further. So if I do this, you can see this keeps going down, and it actually has enough strength to go to bedrock level. I actually did that once, fell down. It took me ages to get back because I kept getting lost and stuck halfway between the ground and the bedrock layer. When just in like the 10 seconds or so when the portal closes. Actually, let's try that out. There we go. And now I'm stuck. Okay. So you can see that my, oh god. So yeah, very trippy, but still very fun to play with. I got lost a couple of times using that. And finally, we have, I think, one of the most fun one caps of all. The magnet. The magnet does exactly what it says. It draws items to you, and you only have to click once. So for example, if that glass was there on the ground, right click and the glass comes flying towards you. But the really cool thing I found out about this is if you attract it to you and then dodge, it just gets flung. Let me see if I can do this right. Okay, I caught that again. This really takes some getting used to. Okay, come on. Okay, here we go. There you go. It's fun flinging the items around without catching them. To see them going flying across, it's really funny. Yeah, but I think that's all of the blocks that are currently added and usable. We have a couple of items here that really don't have a mechanic yet. The crucible doesn't work, the ring of growth doesn't work, or at least I can't make it work. Let's just check the thumbnail count just one more time. And yeah, I think that's everything. It's a small mod, but it's very fun, so I definitely think you guys should check it out, especially if it's just for the farm block, for the upgraded smelteries, or actually for the glass breaker, which is very handy because it's a hassle to keep making new glass. But yeah, I think that's everything, and thank you guys for watching.